Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katrina if you're new, and today I wanted to share with you my 34-week update. I know I probably say this every time, but I can't believe I am already actually past 34 weeks. When I'm filming this, I'm about 34 and a half weeks pregnant, and it just feels like all of a sudden the baby is coming soon. Before it was like, oh, it's still a while away, and now I'm like, wow, I really have to pull it together. So I have got a cup of tea here. I hope that you'll join me and sit down and we can have a little chat about how things are going with this pregnancy. I will start this off by saying that overall I am very thankful that I've had an uneventful pregnancy, that the baby has been healthy, that I don't have any big complaints or anything to have to tell you about. So there's definitely still ups and downs, but I want to make sure that I am pointing out that I am very thankful that I don't have any complications with this pregnancy. So one of the new things that has started since the last update is I've been having a bit of trouble with acid reflux, mostly when I'm sleeping at night. And after kind of trying out a few different things, it seems that if I overdo it with dairy, milk in particular, not drinking milk straight, but like having things that have a lot of milk in them versus maybe like yogurt or that kind of thing, that seems to be what causes it. So I haven't completely cut out dairy. I mean, we are dairy farmers. But I have cut back on the dairy, especially in the evenings, and that seems to be making a huge difference because it was waking me up out of my sleep multiple times a night. So I am really happy to have figured out what was causing it and how to sort of resolve the problem. I also have found that eating oatmeal for bed, that kind of thing, also helps. And I don't know if it's linked to that or separate, but oatmeal seems to be my biggest craving at the moment. So I would say I have oatmeal almost every day, usually not for breakfast, typically more of a bedtime snack. Just plain oatmeal, a little bit of sugar, and frozen blueberries. And that seems to sit really well. It keeps me full and totally fixes my oatmeal craving. So on the subject of food, let's talk about weight gain. So this pregnancy so far, I have been tracking similarly to my last pregnancy. My last pregnancy, I did gain a total of just about 40 pounds. So I was hoping with this one I wouldn't gain at least a lot more than that. So at 34 weeks, I have gained 28 pounds. And I checked my photo book to see what I had gained with Levi, with my first. And I had gained 27 pounds at that point. So I think that I'm tracking pretty much the same. I mean, give or take a pound, I don't think that's going to make a huge difference, but it looks like I'm going to gain probably the same amount for this pregnancy as I did for my first. I do find, though, that for this pregnancy, I feel like I'm a bit bigger. I think just those muscles really stretched out from the last time. And I feel like the belly is a little more pointed or something. It's just like out farther. I don't know. I think I am carrying the baby a little bit different. Or it could just be all in my head. I don't know. Maybe I don't remember well enough what it was like before. But it does feel like the shape of my belly or something is a little bit different. But clearly it's not a difference of weight gain since I have gained pretty much the same amount of weight.
And here are some updated shots of my belly. I am just over 34 weeks. Still feeling pretty good, but definitely feeling quite big. My clothing is fitting a little tighter than I would like, but we're towards the end, so it's to be expected. As you can see, Levi thinks this is fantastic. He's all about baby and enjoys still being carried around, even if it means having to sit on top of my belly, which it works, though it's tiring for me.
I'm still unfortunately not sleeping super well. I think it's just sort of part of being this far along. I do have a pregnancy pillow that does help a little. I get up to pee a lot in the night, and I just have some general insomnia that seems to be pregnancy related, so it just is what it is. It does make me feel a little more tired during the day, or at least I think that that's part of what adds to it. But we don't have that many more weeks to go, so I am thankful that that is, one of my bigger complaints. So I did finally have a midwife appointment. A couple weeks back, I had just had a phone consultation or appointment, however you want to put that. This time I had phone and in person. So the phone is supposed to be the asking all of your questions and, all of the chit-chat part of the visit. And then the in-person is just check your blood pressure, baby's heart rate, position of the baby, how you're measuring, and that's it. It was at least nice to be able to go in and just know that the baby was doing okay and that there's no problems, no concerns. It was 6 weeks between my in-person appointments, and I feel like at this stage of pregnancy that's quite a while, because normally it would be every 2 weeks at this point. So it's sort of like I missed a couple of appointments. It was all good news. I was able to have a nice long chat, so on the phone, not in person. So that was nice. She answered all of my questions in regards to home birth, since if you did see my last video, you will know that we have decided to go with home birth because of the state of the world. And so I had a lot more questions, since that was sort of a more recent decision. And so she answered all of my questions for me, which was fantastic. And then when you go there in person, you wait in your car, they call you, you come in, and everything goes pretty quickly, but it was still nice to see the midwife in person. So she said my heart rate was fine. Baby's heart rate was 130, which was quite a bit lower than it has been. It's been in the 140s or even 150. But she didn't see that as a cause for concern. She said I was measuring 33 weeks, and at that time I would have been 33 weeks and 5 days. She said that was good. So I'm not measuring ahead, but not too far behind. And the baby was also head down, so that was definitely a bonus as well. So yeah, there was no problems. I am very thankful that things are going well in the pregnancy. My next appointment won't be until 37 weeks, so there will be 3 weeks again in between, not again, but 3 weeks in between appointments. Again, just because of the state of the world. So at that appointment, I will get a box to take home of things for the home birth. That would be the point where they would do a home birth. If you were to go into labor prior to 37 weeks, you'd have to go to the hospital anyways because you're not full term. So that's why they give that to you at 37 weeks. Yeah, that makes it feel like it's really soon. I have been collecting items already for the home birth. I don't know if collecting items is the right way to put it, but I've been getting the things that are on the list that I need. I need to really put together a whole basket of stuff for the home delivery. I also should probably pack some sort of a bag on the off chance that we did have to go to the hospital. I have not done that either. I don't really have any excuses. I've just been doing other things in life, and in my mind this baby is not coming for a while, but then that turns out that's not actually the case, considering we're at less than 6 weeks until my due date at this point. I will film a video of what I gathered together for the home birth, and some of what I've gathered for the home birth would also be for if we had to go to the hospital by some chance. So it'll all be together, but I need to get on that. So once I do, I will film it and show you what I have put together. I've also been doing some, I guess you could call it nesting, spring cleaning, whatever you want to call it. That's probably partially why I haven't been doing the things I should be doing, is because I just feel the need to get the house in order. So I've been doing things like packing away winter jackets and scarves and mitts and organizing my wallet and the diaper bag and just, all of that kind of stuff. So I am glad that I've had the motivation to do some nesting, because for a while there I was feeling like I had a lot of things to do, but I just didn't have the motivation to get them done. And there's nothing like nesting to give you the push to really get your house in order. Well, I think that covers everything. If there's anything that I didn't cover that you are wondering about, just leave it in the comments below. But yeah, that is my 34-week update. And I will try and do another update again in a couple of weeks, since things progress a little faster at this point. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new, I would love it if you would subscribe and join the community here. There's definitely lots going on, both pregnancy-wise as well as farm life. And with all my nesting, there's going to be lots of organizing and cleaning videos as well. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, just hit that red subscribe button. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!